I don't know where you've been, but you're gonna respect this courtroom. My life has proven that it's not about where you come from, it's about where you're going. From a jailed youth who had my record expunged to becoming the youngest judge elected.
The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding.
In just 15 years. Ma'am, let me know when you want to go to rehab. Otherwise, I think you're a crackhead.
Absolutely not.
My goal is to inspire others to overcome their obstacles. You don't need him and his little raggedy roommate.
Thank you.
All while having a little fun on Mathis Court. You look like you're ready to lie right the first word out your mouth. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Sean Peters is suing Elias Cooper in the amount of $1,100.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may all be seated.
Mr. Peters claims he was hired to DJ the defendant's wedding and then abruptly fired for playing a request from the bride that the groom said was off limits.
State your name.
Sean Peters.
Sir.
Elias Cooper.
All right, Mr. Peters, you're suing the defendant for $1,100, alleging you were fired from his wedding.
Correct.
All right, start with you.
Well, first start off, he wanted a few songs to be played. I played the songs that he actually requested from him and as well as from my cousin. There's two other songs before that. They wanted to get to the dance floor. They got to the dance floor and it was empty. And he wanted me to keep the party alive. So I decided to play a song and that song, he just didn't like. And after I played that, he got mad, frustrated, come rampaging. Repeat again, sir?
What did he say was wrong with it?
He just didn't like the song. He didn't want me to play that song. That's the song he requested.
But did you ask him why?
I did not.
So why did you play it anyway?
Because it was requested. It was actually requested. A few other people who were actually there at the party
But I
hit through his
just thought I
friends.
heard you say he didn't want it played.
So what I did when I reached out to him.
No.
Yes.
Did he want it played or not?
No, he did not.
I'm sticking with what you just said.
No, he did not.
So why did you play it?
Because it was requested.
Who paid? Who was paying?
I paid, Your Honor.
Okay. And you knew the person that was paying you didn't want it played.
But also I was hearing.
All right. Let me hear from you, sir.
My reason, Your Honor, is that my wife's ex-boyfriend was invited to the wedding. A lot of pressure.
By who?
Oh, her family and her as well. There was a lot of pressure put on me to allow that to happen. So I let it happen. But this ex of hers, that's a song that he's known for virally online. He there's a lot of videos, he dances to these, and they've become popular.
To the song you're saying he played.
Exactly, and I didn't want him to be
continue.
the center of attention at our wedding. So I specifically requested that song not to be played, but it was played anyways.
Before it was played, you told him not to.
Correct.
And he played it anyway.
Yes, Your Honor.
And he knew you were the one to pay him. He knew you were hiring him.
Correct.
You weren't just somebody at the wedding who wants to make a recommendation.
Correct, Your Honor.
Sir, why would you play something that the person paying you told you not to?
Well, under the request from my cousin, she actually sent me email before we actually came out here and actually played as me being at the wedding. I sent them an email, and the email was a request for the songs that you're okay with playing, that you want to avoid.
You sent it to his fiance.
Correct. And I also sent him a text message too, which he didn't respond to me in the righteous amount of time. And the reason being is because of the fact of his wife went ahead and sent me that email, and within her email there was songs listed that she was wanting to play with the capital Love to play at her wedding. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll take that in consideration. After then, I received a message from him. He said, just this one song, do not, don't play, well, try to avoid. And I said, okay, cool, I try my best, and I left it like that.
When you submitted the list to his fiance, then now wife, I assume, did she have that record on there?
Correct. And she actually labeled it twice. To be more specific, I have evidence if you would like to see that.
Hold on. Did
Your
you
Honor,
know that? You sound like you were protecting her feelings and her emotions because of this guy. When come to find out, he's telling me she's the one requested it as well.
Your Honor, so that song is very popular.
I ain't asked you that.
Right on.
Did your wife request this song that you are here about?
She did.
Don't you ever play this. Wife come around. Baby, I want to hear it. You need to be suing your wife. Go ahead, sir.
I think it could be he didn't want to hear that song because it reminds him.
Right.
Yeah.
But he said his wife didn't. He was protecting his wife, and his wife does. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah,
what are you saying?
The song was "Shut Up and Dance with Me," and I didn't know what went on was going to go on, and that's with Max being there. I didn't ask him
You wanted to
invite
give me
them.
some evidence?
I wasn't expecting
What
it.
evidence do you want to show me? I
got you.
thought you were going to show. Do you have anything you want to show me? I know the facts, and they seem
Evidence
uncontested.
for,
Let me have it, please, Amir.
the email that I received from.
I want to see what his wife sent you.
Yeah.
This it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Shut up and dance with me. She put it on there twice to make sure you don't forget.
Yeah, she wanted to make sure she reiterated that.
There's
She
no
wanted that.
question. She was crazy about that song.
Absolutely.
Coming up on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
How did you reconcile that with her? You were scared to ask your wife because you couldn't face the truth. You couldn't face the pain.
And later,
They close at 7, sometimes 8 p.m., depending on the days.
Oh, you've gone there a lot?
I go there all the time.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you all knew each other.
Yes.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Sean Peters, who is suing Elias Cooper for breach of agreement.
You come here suing this man. You shouldn't have come in here knowing that your wife is the one that asked for that twice on the same piece of paper.
Well, also through the contract that
Make sure you don't forget.
through the
Go
contract that
ahead.
we signed, like we made an agreement that necessarily.
Let's see the agreement. Who has it? You have any evidence you want to present?
My evidence is that I asked him not to play that song.
Oh, right, and your wife did. And your wife asked him twice
That
to
is
do
true.
it.
That is true.
So I signed and he signed.
So you
both
didn't know
sides.
your wife had asked?
So I didn't. We should have consulted with each other before
That's
the
not what
wedding
I
started.
asked you, sir.
What was the question?
Did you know your wife had asked him to play it?
Not at that time, sir. Your Honor.
Okay. When did you find out?
I found out after the wedding.
You found out that your wife asked him to play it. And she
Correct.
wanted it so much so that she wrote it down twice so he wouldn't forget. How did you reconcile that with her? You were scared to ask your wife because you couldn't face the truth. You couldn't face the pain of her telling you, baby, I'm the one that asked to play it. I wanted to hear it twice. You didn't even ask her about it. You blame this man. I wouldn't be able to stand that pain either.
It is.
That had to be a painful thing. I don't even know if I got married that day. You just might not have come along, son. You might not have been born because I don't know. If your mama would tell the DJ to play a song that she played when she was in love with her ex at our wedding, oh, no, you wouldn't have been born. And so he held your money up.
Yes, he held my money up and he refused to pay me. He feels like he has no obligation and it's stressing me because we signed the contract.
Yeah,
and then I
see
gave you
it.
the family discount. I normally charge $2,000 for the services and necessarily you want to give me $1,500 and I didn't even get the $1,500. I got $400 and I got the $400 because he just used my equipment. Because he fired me and told me to go. I tried to pack my
Oh,
equipment
so you
up.
don't have the request on the agreement?
I do know that on the agreement there is a mention of the music repertoire.
No, it's not.
There's on
not.
that.
No, I'm saying asking him not to play this record that your wife wanted to hear.
It was via text message, and I have that as
No,
well.
it has to be on the contract.
Well, the contract does state that the music repertoire that
Does
he
it
has.
say don't play the song?
No, it doesn't, Your Honor.
Okay. You do agree that she wanted to hear that song.
She didn't want to hear it,
Yeah,
but
why you think?
why do I think? I mean,
Yeah. I'm just curious.
I mean, I like Max more than him anyway, so, I mean.
she liked me more than she likes Max.
How?
so-
Just because you guys got married, that doesn't mean she really likes you, to be honest with you, because you're mad
mean,
at her
she's just
because
a family-
look
he's
who
just a
was at
family
the
friend
wedding
at this
though.
point,
Look who was
but-
at the wedding though.
I mean,
Max
there's
was at
plenty
the
of people
wedding.
at the wedding,
So
but
I mean,
sure.
On the other hand, sir, you have nothing in here to say don't play it. Your fiance and woman was desperate for him to play it. Ain't no other song on here twice. Why do you think she put this song twice?
I believe that was
None
a
of the
typo,
others.
Your Honor.
Huh?
I believe that was a typo, Your Honor.
What? It's literally the second to last song, and then you got it on the 5th song. So how is that a
mean-
typo?
I like
Why
you.
else would someone put?
You're a good man. You're a good man. Stay delusional because he loves his wife. You're a good man. I give that to you. I can't give you. You have to pay the man because your wife wanted to hear that song, and it's not in the contract asking him not to pay it, and that's what we have to go by. It's a contract. Anything that is not in the contract and is changed, you must have that in writing on the contract. It's called parole evidence rule, meaning any change you want to make in a contract, it must be in writing on that contract, or give a new one, or you replace that clause and type another one in, and this is the new contract, and let's sign this new contract. You can't go by the old one when something is changed verbally or email. You have to have it in the content of the agreement. And if you did change it by way of email, you violate the parole evidence rule that says you all had to go back and put the change on this contract, and you didn't. And on the other hand, I got evidence that a certain person wanted it heard. I ain't gonna keep saying your wife.
Your Honor.
It hurts me to keep saying it.
Should it be disregarded that there is a text exchange here between us, him asking me what songs to avoid, and me telling him what songs to be avoided? As
Not
a
if it's
person?
not in the contract.
Okay, understood.
You don't want to accept, and you're just pushing that because you love your wife and you want to stay with your wife. And I understand that, and I give you respect for that. But keep an eye on her. All right, $1,100 is your judgment.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $1,100.
You shouldn't have invited Max, to be honest with you. That had nothing to do with me, and you came to me with the situation.
That song should be avoided, but it was played anyways, but we move forward.
Coming up,
I mean, if you're willing to work with children, you need to be patient for these
Willing
kind of
to
things.
listen to them cry while you got other customers. You want the money to stand there and miss out on other business while your child cries. You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Charles Gomez is suing Jason Fields in the amount of $175. Mr. Gomez claims he suited up as an Easter bunny for an event at his cafe and says his costume was damaged when Mr. Fields pushed him during an argument over his daughter.
State your name,
My name is Charles Gomez.
sir.
Jason Fields.
All right, Mr. Gomez, you're suing Mr. Fields for $175 for ruining your Easter bunny costume, correct?
Yes, sir.
Start with you.
Yes, I'm here today seeking the damages for my Easter Bunny costume.
You wear it?
I do wear it, yes. Yes, sir. I'm actually an owner of a cafe. It's called the Easy Sips in Denver. And yeah, we're a great little cafe, local spot, and we like to have families come. And I thought for Easter it'd be fun to have an Easter setup, some photos, maybe take your favorite drink and take a picture with the Easter Bunny, or the kids mainly come up and have a little fun. Unfortunately, the defendant here, he came in toward the end of a shift. We were all wrapped up, everyone was done, but he brought his daughter with him, 2-year-old daughter, and he demanded to take a photo with his child and the bunny, with me in the suit. And I went ahead and did his request.
All right, let me stop you there and let me get some background from you.
I brought my daughter in for this Easter event to get a photo. It was still within the hours. They close at 7, sometimes 8 p.m., depending on the day. So,
You've gone there a lot?
I go there all the time.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you all knew each other?
Yes.
And you say he closes 6, sometimes 7. It's not. What time did you close this night?
6 o'clock.
All right. Is that true? Sometimes 7?
Yes, if customers are still lingering, I won't kick them
if
out.
Customers like him are still there. Go ahead.
True, Your Honor. There were customers still there. So as
You
far
were
as
a
I know.
customer.
Coming up,
He got in my way and would not let me pass.
False imprisonment. Go ahead.
So I did strike him on the cheek.
Strike.
Yes, sir.
Why? You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with a case of Charles Gomez, who is suing Jason Fields for property damage.
I saw there were customers inside as well. He's still in most of his bunny outfit, so I thought, why not just get a quick photo with my daughter? He starts to take the photo, and my daughter is screaming and crying up there, and he decides to just walk away. I found that to be unacceptable. My girlfriend Tracy was with me, and I went up to him and gave him a piece of my mind.
What do you think he should have done?
He shouldn't have abandoned his post. I think he should have stayed with my daughter and, like a professional,
And while
tried to
your
relax
daughter
her.
is crying, what should he have done?
I mean, if you're willing to work with children, you need to be patient for these
Willing
kind of
to
things.
listen to them cry while you got other customers and their parents are there. So instead of their parents taking them, you want the bunny to stand there and miss out on other business while your child cries.
It's a team effort. You know, we're a small community.
What did you do, sir? When your child was crying, what did you do?
Well, I wanted to hand it over to the professional, and let the professional
Here you go,
handle
you're
his
stuttering on me.
situation.
Because what you've just told me, that the biggest mistake he made thus far is that he walked away because your child kept crying. I certainly wouldn't rely on no other man to comfort my child. My child crying, and I'm gonna say, take care of that, Mr. Rabbit. Take care of that. What did you do?
I waited for the professional.
Let me get back to you.
Yeah, can I answer that,
That
Judge?
mean nothing. Go ahead, though.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, I'll answer the question for him. Yeah, he did nothing. He let me handle his child, 2 years
that's
old.
what he's saying.
Right? Couldn't quite speak or tell me what the child needed. So I took a couple of pictures. You know, he took them himself on his cell phone, which is kind of
Oh,
how we
you
do
did take
it.
a picture with the child.
Oh yeah, I was in the bunny suit, sir. So
How will Judge Mathis rule? Find out when Mathis Court returns.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
I went ahead and took the child and put the child down. Him and his girlfriend were ready to claim the child after. Unfortunately, then the defendant decided to follow me to the employee-only area, and he got in my way and would not let me pass.
False imprisonment. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And then I went ahead to proceed around him to go to our zone to
He
clean
blocked
up.
you again?
He blocked me.
That's
so,
what I mean.
You know,
You won't allow them at all, right?
That's right. So I did strike him on the cheek.
Strike?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because he did push me back when I tried to get in the employee door.
That's not true.
Okay, you tell me what happened.
There was no false imprisonment.
Tell me what happened.
I went up to him.
Why did you go up to him?
I wanted to tell him that this was unacceptable. He bumps into my shoulder, interprets that as a push, and then strikes me. You know, he's lucky I'm not suing him for
Why
assault
did he
and battery.
walk around you?
He wanted to get into that room, I guess.
Yeah, and you were blocking him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have to push you. Take a hike. Judgment for the plaintiff.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $175.
I think that went about as good as it could have.
You're lucky.
You want to say sorry or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
Grab your belongings.
fine.
Set this way.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.